Hey Phil Explorers, another year at the Orange County Fair. In this video I'm going to show you what's new to see and eat. And I figured the best way to show you what's going on this year is just to take you for a walk around the fair. There's Biggie's right back behind me where we had that corn dog from. Over here, OC Fair sign. I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see what I can see for the rest of this so you're not looking at me the whole time. This right here is the Blue Gate. There are 3 different gates to come into the fair. This is the one we generally park at and come on in through. Admission to the fair is about $15 for adults to come in, and parking is about $15 too. Note that it does sell out, and so you will want to buy your tickets ahead of time before coming here. Let's take a look at this map and I'll show you kind of how to get oriented and roughly what we're gonna do on this walk. So starting here at the Blue Gate, we're gonna walk our way through the farm, down to the family fairway, over this way to the main mall, check out the livestock, back to the carnival, make a big loop around just like that. All right, so there is lots of food, lots of entertainment, lots of attractions, rides. There's everything you could ever want in a great California fair. The OC Fair runs generally from mid-July until mid-August. 5 days a week. It is closed Monday and Tuesday. All right, and definitely the busiest days are gonna be Friday and Saturday night. In here in the Millennium Barn, they've got chocolate milk that they actually milk right here. They milk the cows and then chocolatize it for you. In here, you can see milking demonstrations. That's right, they've got this little, these seats right here are where you watch it, and they bring the cows in and they milk them right here. It looks like they are cleaning up from one of those milking demonstrations right now. And there's always like different competitions for plants and things like that. Here they have the container plant competition. So if you've been growing a plant in a container, like this one here, this is winning first prize for any indoor plant. All right, there you go. I really know nothing about container plants. My thumb is definitely not a green thumb. It's more of a yellow thumb being here from Yellow Productions. All right, going over this way, there's more. Oh, there's a pig. Let's go check out the pig. Oh, there's not a real pig, gypped. But there are totally real pigs back in there. The cows, I think they were just moving them from the milking demonstration over, so they've got that closed off right now, but that's where a lot of the animals are. They've got a little setup here to teach you about how animals have been used back in the day here, where you would tow oxen, basic facts about bison. And this brings us over more into the actual plant farm section. But let's go ahead and go into the silo building at Centennial Farm. By the way, this farm section is actually open year-round, not just when the fair is here. You can come in to see some of the barnyard animals that are here. This is like a floral competition, so my Nguyen got second place in the hydrangea category. There are some big sunflowers that are back there, nice and air-conditioned in here. In addition to the single flowers, they've got some dry and silk arrangements back this way. Okay, let's go ahead and head out this door. All right, we've got in the center here some more vegetable competitions. What do we got? Let's take a look at some of the veggie things that are going on here. Specimen produce. Ooh, we got really big pumpkins. That is a big pumpkin right there. Yeah. We've got tomatoes, gourds, grapes. Oh, look at these carrots. These are some funky carrots right there. Big tomatoes, big, why can't I think of what that is? Big green pepper. This is for the most unusual looking fruit. Yes, this is a pretty unusual looking fruit right there. Citrus, no foliage, lemon, most unusual tomato. It is funny that they have a unusual looking fruit or vegetable section. And then over here, there's a whole bunch of like farm stuff where they've got corn and mostly vegetables, not so much fruits on these trees. Although you'd think Orange County, they would have a citrus section. Turns out, not so much. This is bitter melon to my left. These are pumpkins over to my right. And there was a sign there that says, "Don't peel your apple," because 2/3 of the antioxidants in apples come in the peel. Here we have the Orange County Walk of Honor and the Heroes Hall, the amphitheater back here. So if you were to buy a ticketed like concert at the OC Fair, one of the the headlining acts generally are over here at the Pacific Amphitheater. There's a couple of other places that we'll take a look at that also have some of the larger performances. If you're looking for someplace to eat that doesn't have many people at it, this has a lot of tables and chairs, so this is a pretty good spot to come and eat your food. Where you saw me eating earlier was at the Chuck Wagon in their little section, which was near the beginning where we started this. I really like the barbecue from Chuck Wagon. Here we go, Sky River Butterflies. They've got a whole bunch of butterflies in there. One person admission is $3 to go in. Get your name on a wood board. We've got this vendor here that has all these, these are cool, these little guys that go up and down, bounce around. $24 for the frog right there. Maybe get yourself a little wooden Buddha to say hello to, or your whimsical signs. Time. Rub the Buddha for good luck. All right, I'll do that.
It's Chinese, and you gotta rub it.
I will do that. Thank you very much. All right, I can have my own Buddha for just $98. I love audience participation in videos as well. All right, down here, this is like the artist alley, so they've got more artisans, things like that, in these outdoor vendors. Speaking of the actual crafted wood signs, here you go. This vendor makes whatever sign for you that you want. So if you want a sign that says Frank's Bar for your house, if your name is Frank, you don't have to buy that one, but you can have a custom made sign. The lottery booth, always busy here. I think you buy the lottery tickets and then you get some spin of the wheel to get some freebies when you buy the lottery tickets. Always popular is the all-Alaskan pig racing. These racing pigs is a free show to see those pigs race. Our daughter, the Curious Princess, 4 years old, really enjoys the all-Alaskan racing pigs. I don't know, they go roughly every 2 hours or something like that. The sign said Saturdays and Sundays. I don't know if that means they don't go on the rest of the days of the week, or just if they have a different schedule on Saturdays and Sundays from the rest of the week. Here we've got Bacon Nation. In bacon we trust. They've got the jalapeno bacon bombs. I've got a whole bunch of turkey legs that they're grilling up over here. We'll go take a closer look at this food. A bacon turkey leg is gonna cost you $29. This is the quintessential California Fair food. You will find many vendors here selling the turkey legs. Not all of them wrapped in bacon. One of our favorite rides is this Sky Ride. By the way, this is another one of those 3 entrances that'll bring you in this way. This is the kiddie fun zone. Our daughter, the Curious Princess, had a good time in here earlier today. We'll take a quick loop through the kiddie fun zone. They've got a small Ferris wheel. They've got zero gravity, one of these rides that just kind of spins around like this. But all the rides in this section are roughly for people that aren't very tall. So this ride 32 inches per less, the spinning ride 42 inches per less, some 36 inches per less, 36 inches or less. Some you can go on with a supervising companion, but our daughter, who is 4.5, can go on most of the rides in this area. And she's been coming here since she was about 2, going on some of the smaller ones that with a supervising companion. So just depends how tall your little one is. All right, it is quite loud in here. OC girl, my wife, she really likes to take pictures in front of the candy factory because this is a quintessential fair looking thing where you get, cotton candy, popcorn, candy apples, shave ice. That's right. Most of the rides here are somewhere between 3 and 6 tickets. Each ticket costs $1.25. Chicken Charlie's on this corner is one of the California Fair classics. Always new food. Their new food this year is a funnel cake. Let's see if we can find it, if they've got it on their sign. But here, we'll take a look at some of the things they got. Fried pineapple on a stick, frog legs, Oreos. You can see them grilling up all this chicken right here. Smells pretty good. Chicken legs that are bacon wrapped. That's exciting. Chicken strips, childly fried, triple decker cheeseburger on Krispy Kreme. So their new one is the hot honey funnel cake that you can see right up there. So it's a funnel cake chicken sandwich served with hot honey. Sounds good. I've not had that one yet. Okay, this is coming out of the Centennial Farm that way. There are two major buildings here. There's one for shopping, and then there's one that has like a album cover exhibit that's over there. Admission is free to go into those. One of my favorite food vendors is always the charbroiled corn. Yes, you can't go wrong with corn on a grill, particularly when it has a giant corn up on top. And it's great to watch it from the sky ride along the way. If you do this sky ride, 6 tickets a person, one way, takes you to the other side. We always do it when we're here. Just know you gotta walk back when you come back. They do serve alcohol here at the fair that you can walk around. You don't have to like stay in a little area. 20-ounce domestic beer, $14. Premium beer, $15. You get a wristband, and then you can get 2. So they want to make sure you don't drink yourself to death or get too wasted drunk. So know that that is the limit at the OC Fair. All right, on the right, classic icy mile-long hot dogs. Some of my favorite food vendors here. I really love the fry place on the right for great French fries and bloomin' onions. And right next to it, my favorite barbecue sandwich, this hickory smoked barbecue from Chuckwagon. The bloomin' onion, if you get that, it's about $13. The French fries are about $10. The brisket sandwich, $18.75. Ouch, definitely not cheap. New vendor for this year, the Spud Ranch. This replaced the Australian battered potatoes. What do they got at Spud Ranch? Baked potatoes with mac and cheese, as an example. Broccoli potatoes, tater dogs, wild hog, pork potatoes. This is quite a potato frenzy here. Lots of different potatoes. All right, I'm gonna show you inside the shops building just so you get an appreciation of kind of what it looks like. I will not walk you by all of the shops, but we're just gonna stick our head in there so you get a flavor of this building. No smoking, no vaping at the fair. There might be some areas, but in general, not so much. Okay, as we come in here, this is the vendor building. So we'll take a look over to the right so you get a picture of the size. There may be 100 vendors in here in 4 different aisles. People who sell purses, people who sell windows, people who sell wigs, people who do home remodeling. I think a lot of home remodeling places get a lot of their like sourcing for customers throughout the year here to be like, oh, do you sell whole house fans? We had our whole house fan installed by a vendor from the OC Fair 15 years ago, something like that. Cookware, always demonstrations about cooking, portable air conditioners, mattresses, always big. I think people lie on these and they're like, ooh, that sounds pretty good, pretty comfy. Let's go ahead and get ourselves one of those. This is the main promenade. So from where we started this video, it is just over that way, the front entrance, the main promenade that brings you down. So I'm sure this is the most expensive place to be a vendor. And then that brings us to the hangar. Today is free entertainment, but this is one that sometimes they do ticketed entertainment too. Love the big American flag up on top. Oh, I always like I like the look of this vendor right here, the Mucho Crazy Nachos, where they've also got a whole bunch of aqua frescas over there. All right, sometimes there is a water feature going on over here that kids can play in, but the water feature does not seem to be running today. Okay, we could walk along this way under the sky ride, but we're gonna go through the OC Promenade. You know what, tell you what, let's go in through hobbies and handicrafts, and then we'll cut over to the OC Promenade. In this little gallery, they have a lot of contests, as it says, of people that have their hobbies. Things like table settings, things like collections. what kind of collections? Well, let's see what kind of collections. So you can submit your collection and win a prize if it's a good one and get to display it here. Here we got someone with a Casio collection of calculator watches. I have a Casio G-Shock on my wrist right now. Hello Kitty collection. Ooh, this is good for a travel channel. A TWA collection that has won an honorable mention. That's cool. So get your collection submission or just come and see the kind of interesting things that other people collect. This is the table setting competition. So you can come in and you get one of these tables to set, and then you can say who wins. Who wins? This is the paint the town red. I guess it's like a theming area. This is a cool table. E equals MC squared. The Twilight Zone table. First prize, Judges Award. There you go. If you wonder what it takes to win a table competition at the OC Fair, that is it. This is a pretty cool one too. This is a otherly worldly tea party right there. The Mad Hatter's Tea Party. Twisted Wonderland. I mean, these are like amazing things. Orange County is quite near Hollywood. Here we go. Little Shop of Horrors. We've got the Cheshire Cat. These are so creative. These are people who are like real artists. I'm impressed. Me, I don't think I could even conceive of like setting a table like this. This one has like an office building in the back. We've got a patriotic display over here, a nighttime table setting. Super cool. We've got some quilt work here in the back over these table settings. And we've got more quilt work, handicrafts, crafts, jewelry back over this way. This one in the middle is always kind of like the theme promenade that changes quite a bit every year depending upon the theme. We've got the Beehive Bungalow where they've got some honey. We got some Star Wars music playing. Hopefully that doesn't pop me for copyright infringement. Let's get away from that music. We've got the Balboa Fun Zone right here, like History California. The Water Tower House, this is in Huntington Beach next to Seal Beach. The Pacific Electric red car that were the original like public transit throughout California. This is cool. They've got like sand things that kiddies can come in. This one's a lifeguard tower. This one's a lifeguard truck. What have we got as the demo today? Making apple preserves, roasted corn salsa, and salsa jam. What is salsa jam? I have no idea. This is the Chocolate Cove. We got a little thing about the Laguna Beach Pageant of the Masters, which is a big play, I guess you could say, that happens in Laguna Beach. Crystal Cove Historic District. Almost every one of these things that's a poster of iconic of Orange County, something Yellow Productions has a video of. So I guess I'm doing a good job in that way. We have this little stage here presented by Mercado Gonzalez Northgate Markets, our favorite new Mexican supermarket. If you haven't seen that, that's a great video. And Mercado Gonzalez, this great Mexican supermarket food hall, is quite near here. So if you're coming to the fair, you could totally visit that before or afterwards if you were still hungry. This is usually like the kiddie play section over here. They've got this area themed for the California Surf Museum. Looks like they've got a touch tank here in the back, maybe, like little tide pools. So yes, they have a like little tide pool exhibit back over here where you can come and touch some aquatic creatures in the touch pool. That's neat. Or if you want to touch some shells, they've got some shells out on the exploration table. We've got over here someone standing who won a big Pikachu and a cool shell to take a selfie in front of. All right, going in to the fun zone that we see over here, but we'll take a look at that more thoroughly in a moment because we're gonna go back over to the main walkway this way to check out the actual livestock section. The livestock section, separate from the barn section that we were in earlier. Centennial barn, none of those animals, aminals? What's an animal? None of those animals are here on competition, but the section over this way is. This is new, this game thing here. Winner every time. Just a cool screen up on that one. Yes, games and rides, the midway, very typical that you would see at any California fair. How they've got these beer vendors set up this year, new too, in these like shipping containers, and many vendors also this year, credit card only, no cash payments at many of them. So the ones that do take cash say they take cash. Oh, and the footsie wootsy now, this thing used to be $0.25, now it's $1, and they take credit cards. I did it earlier, in fact. Works out pretty well. Just tap your credit card on the side and do footsie wootsy. I never had any quarters to do the footsie wootsy, or even dollar bills when they had dollar bill acceptors, so they are catching up with the times. All right, here we got a lot of fair food, brisket sandwiches, turkey leg tacos, birria curly fries, corn in a cup, and here we'll see more of those turkey legs that are cooking up right here. Shish kebabs in the back. Smells nice and smoky. We've got the corn, we've got the big sausages, everything you could ever want. Oh, they do pony rides here. How much is a pony ride at the fair? $15 to do a pony ride. Couple different pony vendors. The Curious Princess earlier, she had a really great time riding the pony here. So if you're coming here with kids, definitely give them that memory to ride the pony. We, after riding the pony ride was $15. The photos were $25, and we indeed were suckers for those $25 photos. But how many times is the Curious Princess gonna ride a pony after all? So figure we will file that picture away in the archives. All right. There was another like area that we just passed to the left of the pony ride where they do like monster truck shows and motocross. So some of those ticketed events you do have to buy a ticket for, but if you buy like the monster trucks, it's like $30, and it comes with fair admission. Like all of the big ticketed events tend to come with fair admission. This is where they would have, where they do have the livestock competitions. So people come and they bring their goats, as they may have today, or different animals as the fair rotates to go on the competition. Oh, this, I can't go through this way. All right, one way only. None of these aisles go through because I think they have a little show going on. So let's go ahead and pass through the show area. OC Girl always likes to come here when they have the bunny competition, bunny rabbits. Yes, that is one of the rabbits that they often compete at the OC Fair. When they do the competition and the judging area, they do it right over here. And this is the end of the Sky Ride as we saw it earlier. Okay, let's see. We have something going on. What we got going on here? There's no animals in. Oh, it's a llama. Huh. Here, let's see if we can go walk by that llama. I'm just gonna let you listen to them while I walk down here. Oh, now they stopped talking. Oh yeah, so there's a llama right there. Cool llama. There's a second llama we're gonna pass, gonna come out. Of the two, I definitely like this big one better. Kind of looks a little bit like a camel, I must say. All right, that's the llama that just went out. Number 9, heading out here on deck. Ooh, hello llama. And then we've got more llamas in waiting to head on out. That's cool. I like llamas. Great animals. Or the alpacas. Hard to tell. How do you tell the difference between a llama and an alpaca? I think I never quite know. Ooh.
Everybody's gonna want llamas.
I'll take 2.
Take 2? Oh, okay.
If you didn't hear what I responded to, he said, everybody's gonna want a llama now. And of course I said, why would you just want one when you can get 2? Here's another big barn. Here we've got a whole bunch more goats in it today. Hello, Mr. Goat, or Miss Goat, or Baby Goat, as the case may be. Okay, let's go ahead and head over to the rides, what a lot of people come to the fair for. So, you know, the fair is often like a cheaper day visit than someplace like Disneyland, where you gotta pay like $150 to go in. Of course, none of the rides and games are included here. They all cost you more money, but you can definitely have a cheaper day at the fair than you can have at Disneyland. You definitely have a more expensive day too. Oh, and here's the third of 3 entrances. All right, tickets, you can see $1.25 each. If you get more, there's no discount for getting more. If you're here when it's really busy, you can spend $30 and get yourself a fast pass to bypass the lines on the rides. That $30 doesn't like get you on any of them. You still have to buy tickets, but that'll let you use your tickets much, much faster. The La Grande XL, this wheel is one of the largest portable wheels in the world. Great views from up there. Best time to ride that at night because the views at night are just really, really quite cool. Always loud music down here because these kind of rides that you go upside down and all around are always better with loud music. Not better after lunch or dinner though. Definitely wait an hour before you go on. Here we got the Creep Show. This is like a haunted house that you go in. 5 tickets to ride this. Great selfie spot right here at the Creep Show. Definitely some carnies on the right that are waving at me to try to get my attention. We've got this new conga ride. It just kind of goes round and round, round and round. Where it stops, nobody knows. No cell phones on rides, so that they don't want you like videotaping while you're on the ride. Not because they don't want you videotaping, but they don't want you to drop your phone. Okay, this music is really, really loud. Joker 360, 8 tickets for this one. That goes up and around every which direction. A general 10 for these rides, up and around every which direction. We've got Endeavor taking off right over here. All right, let's see Endeavor get up in the air. This one definitely gets some altitude as it goes up. I tend to like rides that kind of just have like one axis, like this ride that's back here with like spins you around every which way. The yellow one like tends to make me kind of sick. Then we got this one that goes really, really high in the back. Here's another one of these things with the big digital screens up on it. And you know, we got the new ride. Oh, this is cool. They have a bag, so if you win things now, you don't have to just carry them around. They'll actually give you a bag to carry it around in. It says brag bag on it. To be like, oh, you can brag because you won one of these unwinnable games. We've got the classic fair tilt-a-whirl right here. Everybody's favorite from back in the day. Tilt-a-whirl just never gets old. Oh, and so these games too, they don't take cash at the games, they take tickets. So like that game right there, 4 tickets to play. That game, you use the same tickets that they give you on cards. They're like, they're not actual tickets, they're cards that look like this, that you then like have them scan the QR code to get onto the ride. And let's see, a few more rides that are over that way. Carousel, roller coaster. Let's go ahead and check out the Twister. What do you think the Twister does? Do you think that ride spins? I think that's a pretty good expectation. Twister over here, kind of like the Tilt-a-Whirl, fairly tame in the world. I mean, it spins and spins and spins on 2 axes, but doesn't really go up or very high. The Raptor roller coaster, pretty big. I really like this gigantic swing that's back here. Those swings go super high, so those are a lot of fun. Great views from up there. 2, I also really like the lemonade stall right here. I just like to buy lemonade from 11. I think that's cool. Here we've got Totally Baked cookie joint. A couple cookie joints at the fair this year. Like cookies definitely making a comeback. Pizza. Does this one have like the pizza on a stick? No, but they got cannolis. There's one vendor that has like pizza on a stick, kind of like hot dog on a stick. And then this is the back of Chuck Wagon Barbecue. This is the ever popular La Cantina with Modelo Mexican beers and some Mexican entertainment right there. Micheladas and beer at the front of the fun zone this way, right next to Biggie's and the Blue Gate and the big OC Fair sign where we started this video. Oh, and finally, I just want to take in that Art of Music Experience building. This is the one I pointed out to you earlier. This is the one that is all about album cover art. They started this last year. Now it's a little bit different of an exhibition. So you see all these things of like classic album covers, Bon Jovi, Jimi Hendrix, David Bowie, John Lennon, nicely air conditioned in here. If you are a lover of music, this is a really neat exhibit. We've got Dangerous from Michael Jackson with some neon lights to build it up just a little bit. There's a Moon Goat coffee here in the corner for some really expensive coffees. We've got some people live painting a very large album cover. He's like using rulers and levels, not just one, but two. We've got someone else over here painting the 50th anniversary collector's edition for something. Morrison Hotel painting back there. So this is cool. This is like definitely some larger than life album art, because usually album art's pretty small. You know, back in the day when people bought their music in albums, now everybody just like streams it on YouTube Music or Spotify or Amazon Music. Yeah, you know, the artist I always enjoy seeing, and he often comes to the Orange County Fair, is Weird Al Yankovic. Weird Al Yankovic often plays the OC Fair every 2 or 3 years whenever he's on tour, and that's an act that I definitely don't want to miss. And as we get back here at the end of this, we have a little exhibit of classic neon from many of these artists. Well, all right, fellow explorers, if you're coming to Orange County, definitely check out some more of my Orange County videos up here on the screen. As usual, I won't say goodbye because I'll see you in one of those videos.